Okay, today we have the battery-operated Captain Robo with its space transporter. It's a new docking action. This was made in Japan. I'm going to have to do some looking online to see whether that was the late 1960s or the early 1970s, but there's some of the info there. And here it gives instructions for turning it off and on, for the battery placement, and where you're supposed to start, which is actually with the robot in the space vehicle facing backwards. Basically what happens is the robot drives forward and backward. I don't think there's any other information. Drives forward and backward. It drives backward longer than it drives forward. So if you start in here in the backward mode, the rubber wheels, these are the two drive wheels, they're supposed to engage with these two rubber wheels here, which go to a gearbox, and they're supposed to move the whole contraption. You can set this thing in the front, I guess, to make it turn a little bit if you want. And there are two astronauts hiding underneath that dome. So that's the idea. The reason you want to run backwards longer than forwards is when it reverses and drives off the ramp, you only want it to go so far. And when it backs up, you not only want to be able to get up the ramp and in place, but to continue to drive so that the vehicle then would move forward. That's the idea. You got to rely on good traction to get up the ramp, good traction to drive the wheel mechanism. There is a flashing light, not a slow flashing light, kind of on and off, and the arms go up and down on the robot. There are two C-cell batteries in the back of the robot, and the top of the head is the switch. So they're telling you to start up here. Oh, it's already in the forward position. Now we're in the back position. So when you're in the back position, it should be trying to drive the wheel. Then it's supposed to shoot off. And it ran out of space. Then it's supposed to shoot back, work its way up the ramp. And you can see the vehicle tried to move forward a little bit. Then it's going to shoot off again. And it shoots back. And hopefully it would hit the ramp to get up there to move everything. Anyway, that's the idea of the toy. So you can see there's the blinking light, you got the moving arms. Here you see the wheels, now it's going backwards. Wait for it. Oh, now it's going forwards. I guess you could put it in there forwards, but it isn't going to, the drive wheels would never reach. It's a lot of math for it to try to move just based on friction, you know. Doesn't always hit the ramp square. Doesn't always have enough traction to make it up the ramp. But hey, it's still working. If you consider that working after all these years.